This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Glow Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader and leopard.
High-speed internet, great customer service neighborhood? Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the community. Bank. Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet, great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983, proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983, proud to call Rush County home.
Week 1, Victoria was able to beat Central Plains 34-8. That game was spread out on this between a Friday and a Saturday because of weather. For Otis-Bison, they started the season with a 58-0 win over St. John on the road. They beat Ellenwood 56-0, and then last week they traveled to Central Plains and it was tied 6-6 at halftime, but they ended up losing 36-12. Otis-Bison, this is only their second home game of the season, but they will get Wallace County here again next week as they start district play. And as we get set to go here at Otis-Bison, again, C.D. DeSalvo, Jeremy Coulter with you, Joel S. back at the studio as both teams get ready and get set to kick. This game made possible by Abundant Flow Water, Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service and Supply, Gorham State Bank, Predator Pipe Testing, Robin Oil, the Library, Top Notch Guttering and Home Improvement, United Ag Service, Victoria Lumber Company, Rollator Veterinary Service, Community Bank of Midwest Otis, Agency 1, Scott and Kim, United Ag Service, and Crazy 8 Stop and Repair. Victoria will receive the kick to start the first half. And Otis-Bison getting set.
Serving Central and Western Kansas.
Otis-Bison getting set to kick off. Kicking will be Anton Faust for Otis-Bison as they will play defense first and Victoria's offense will take over. Colin Kisner back to receive the kick from Anton Faust. Ball's at the 30-yard line as they get ready to kick here. Faust raises his arm, gets set, and we are underway. Otis-Bison versus Victoria, battle of two fifth-ranked teams in 8-man. That ball goes out of the end zone. It's a touchback. Ball will be at the Victoria 15. So Victoria will get the ball to start things off. And we'll take a look at that offense, headlined by quarterback Cooper Winholtz, 6 foot, 155-pound junior. I formation, 5 down linemen, a fullback and the running back, Colin Kisner. Here's the handoff to Kisner, right side. He breaks right up the middle, and Colin Kisner is going to be gone. He's at the 20-yard line. No one's going to catch him. And on the first play of the game from the 15-yard line, it's a 65-yard touchdown run.
You know, CD, I guess there's no better way to start off a game, huh?
Boy, that offensive line, Jake Welbrock, Wyatt Engel, and Jacob Schrader opened it up for Colin Kisner. He broke through that line, and he was gone. And we see how fast Colin Kisner is. Has 7 touchdowns on the year. Make that number 8 on his 29th carry. Lining up for the 2-point conversion. Under center is Winholtz. Here's the pitch. Left side to Colin Kisner, and he is stuffed by that defense of Otis-Bison, and it is a 6-0 lead for Victoria.
Yeah, I think Otis-Bison would have liked to have that defense on the last play, but Victoria might have, came out, caught Otis-Bison flat-footed, and opened up a huge hole for that back to get through, and pretty much went all the way untouched.
Well, 10 seconds into the ball game in the first quarter, and Colin Kisner takes it right up the middle on a handoff for a 65-yard touchdown on the first play of the football game. 6-0 lead for the Victoria Knights. And they will get set to kick. So one run, 65 yards already for Colin Kisner.
Now let's see how Otis-Bison reacts to that opening play. Are they going to come out and try for something big and get right back into it? Are they going to keep it slow and burn some time off the clock and have that methodical drive to get them back into the game?
We'll see what their offense can do as Fawn and Steele's set to kick this one off from the 30-yard line. He does it. It's on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by Otis-Bison and returned towards the middle of the field at about the 35-yard line. That's Blake Barr. Gets all the way to the 30-yard line for Otis-Bison. And Anton Faust will take over at the quarterback position, taking over for Cade Urban, who played quarterback last year for Otis-Bison. They come out in a shotgun set. Maitland Wiltsey and Daniel Scott, the wide receivers. Blake Barr, the running back, on the left side of Faust. Faust gets the snap and hands it off to Barr. Barr right side, and he is stuffed and brought down by that Victoria defense. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. Did Blake Barr.
Hey, number 33, Tyler Knowles, great job holding his ground and sticking it to the back and dropping him for a short gain.
Knowles, 8 tackles coming into this game. It'll be 7 and 10 from the 30-yard line for Otis-Bison. Back in the shotgun. 1 tight end, 1 receiver to the left. Running back also to the left for Faust. He's going to pitch it now to Barr. Barr takes that pitch, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. And that Victoria defense right there again. So I think Barr might... Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 0 again.
Yeah, it looks like that Victoria line just kind of blew up the O-line of Otis-Bison. That was pretty much a gain tackle for next to nothing.
So 3rd and long for Otis-Bison. 10:26 to go, a 6-0 lead for Victoria. Shotgun again, 1 receiver to the left and right. Blake Barr to the right of Faust. Faust fakes the handoff. He's going to step back. He's going to look to throw. Now he's going to get chased out of the pocket. Rolling right, throws it. Pass intended for Luke Higgison. That's going to be incomplete. And
Daniel Scott wide open, streaking down the sideline. Faust just didn't get that read quick enough and scrambled out of the pocket and tried to kind of a dangerous pass on the short to just pick up that first down, but there was definitely a big play open.
Otis-Bison going to punt it now on 4th and 10 from the 30-yard line. It's going to be Faust punting it away. It's a good punt, high. And it's going to bounce at the 20 and roll out of bounds on the Victoria side of the field. We'll see where they spot. This is going to be at the 15-yard line. And again, Victoria will take over on their own 15-yard line where they scored on the first play of the game on their possession earlier with a Colin Kisner run up the middle 65 yards.
I got a feeling Otis-Bison's going to come out and a little more focus on this drive. I don't think that they're going to come out and run for 40 yards for a score untouched.
Well, Victoria will huddle up and go back to the line. Cooper Winholtz, the quarterback. I formation for Victoria, 5 down linemen. The tight ends are on the ends of the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff right side to Kisner. Kisner up the middle again. That time he's brought down after a gain of about 6 for Colin Kisner. So Kisner gets 6 yards. Here's another handoff to Kisner right side. And he's wrapped up and brought down by Otis-Bison. Bevan Gradig comes up and makes the tackle. Going to be no gain on the play.
Looks like Daniel Scott got a little piece of that too. Great wrap-up tackle.
All right, 3rd and about medium yardage. One receiver to the right and left. Shotgun now for, that was Kisner that had the handoff, and a penalty flag as he handed it off to Cooper Fonensteel was brought down at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what this flag is. It wasn't Winholtz at quarterback, it was Kisner. It's going to be a hold. Declined by Otis-Bison. And Fonensteel's first carry is good enough for about a yard. And now it's going to be 4th down for Victoria. 9:16 left to go. Victoria leads 6-0 over Otis-Bison.
Looks like they're sending in the punting unit.
Colin Kisner, the punter for Victoria. Back deep to receive. Nobody there. See if they can block this or look for a fake, and that punt is off. It's going to bounce at about the 32-yard line, roll all the way to about the 13-yard line of Otis-Bison, and that's where they will take over. And Jeremy, a nice stand there by Otis-Bison. They give up the touchdown early on and then a 3-and-out.
Yeah, they really needed that. They played some good, solid defense there. Great wrap-up tackles, held their ground, great 3-and-out. Now let's see if they can do it on the offensive side.
Actually, ball's on about the 18, or about the 17-yard line of Otis-Bison. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Went 3-and-out on their first offensive possession. Here's a tight formation, one receiver to the left. It's a direct snap to Blake Barr, and he's going to carry it for a few yards, about 3.
If they go ahead and keep pounding away, one of these days, one of those runs is going to break through. A little bit better blocking up front, helmet on helmet, get a couple yards out of that one.
Be 2nd and long now for the Cougars as Faust gets the play call from Coach Travis Starr. They'll run up to the line. One receiver to the left, that's Wiltsey. One to the right, that's Scott. In the shotgun with Blake Barr to his right is Faust. Here's the snap and the fake handoff. Faust looking to pass up the middle of the field, and it's almost picked off. Boy, playing center field there was Walker Braun, and he almost picked that one off and took it back the other way. Dangerous throw there by Faust.
Yeah, Daniel Scott, Faust was looking for Daniel Scott deep, and Clay Anderson, tight end, was actually coming in underneath, or back 87. Maitland Wiltsey was coming underneath open, and Faust just didn't see him, but it was a good throw, and lucky it didn't get picked, though.
So they'll get another shot here on 3rd and long. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Blake Barr and Daniel Scott. Over there to the left in shotgun is Anton Faust. Wiltsey to the right as a receiver. So 3 receivers. Here's the fake handoff. Faust looks left. Now he looks right. Pulls it down. He's going to try and run. Breaks through a couple tackles. Breaks through another one. Finally, he's taken down by Cole Schmidtberger before he can get a first down. But nice awareness there by Anton Faust. And he picks up about 3 yards.
Nice scrambling ability. We knew coming into the game that Faust was going to have to use his feet to gain some yards. Didn't see this many pass plays coming, though. I think we've seen about 5 plays in the shotgun.
Boy, with that win, too, Otis-Bison looking to get it through the air. Now Faust is going to be back to punt on 4th and about 4. No one back deep to receive for Victoria, so they're going to play the fake here. Faust gets the snap, and he's going to punt it. Nice high punt by Faust. Bounces at about the 16-yard line, rolls all the way down to the goal line, and Daniel Scott gets there, and the ball goes into the end zone. They call touchback?
Yeah, it looks like they called a touchback, but boy,
what a hustle there by Scott.
I don't know if he just maybe got a little bit of his body in that end zone, but from up here it looked like that was going to be pretty close to about the half-yard line.
So back at the 15-yard line for the 3rd time already in this first quarter. Victoria 6-0 with 7:22 left to go in the first. Back in single back formation, it's the fullback, Fawn and Steele, and he is hit and brought down right away at the line of scrimmage. I believe that is Luke Higgison with the tackle.
Yeah, Luke Higgison, nice solo tackle.
So now 2nd and long, and ever since that first play of the ball game, Otis-Bison defense looks like they kind of got hit in the mouth like a boxer, but now they're into the game and making some good plays here. Now 2 receivers to the right for Winholtz, who's that quarterback. Fullback in the backfield is Fawn and Steele, and he's the only one. Now they're going to pitch it out to Fawn and Steele. He's going to cut back left. Now he's running towards the left sideline. He's going to cut the corner, put his shoulder down, and get the first down. Nice gain there, a gain of about 15 for Cooper Fawn and Steele.
Yeah, Daniel Scott came out of nowhere, playing in the secondary, cut him down at the legs. Otherwise, that could have been another big touchdown.
16 yards on 3 carries now for Cooper Fawn and Steele. Ball's at the 30-yard line. First down for Victoria. Coming out of the game will be Cole Schmidtberger. Coming in for him will be Wyatt Dreiling for the Victoria Knights. They'll go up to the line of scrimmage after huddling. 2 receivers right, Caden Oberle and Colin Kisner. The lone back in the backfield is Fawn and Steele. Under center is Winholtz. He'll fake the handoff. He'll drop it, pick it back up. Now he'll throw it deep down the middle of the field, and playing it perfectly is Blake Barr, who almost intercepted it, but great defense in the secondary by Blake Barr.
Wow, risky play, throwing it that deep with this much wind up in the evening. Ball fluttering a little bit up in the air, and boy, had it in his hands and just couldn't bring it down.
It was a good idea. They fake the handoff and try to go deep on that one, and both teams showing that they're willing to pass here early on. Now 2 receivers right. In the pistol formation now is Winholtz with Fawn and Steele right behind him. High snap, bobbles it. Now it's a screen pass, and he overthrows Kisner on that far side. 2 straight incompletions after getting that first down by Victoria. And now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, it looked like that high snap threw off Cooper's timing a little bit and got it out in front of him. No harm done.
All right, 3rd and long. Caden Oberle will come out of the ball game. This game made possible by Radke Implement, USD 403 Otis-Bison, and Lindy Global Helium. I formation now for Winholtz. Under center, and he'll hand it off to Kisner. Goes over to the right side, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk there on 3rd down, and now it's decision time for the Victoria Knights as they pick up about 6 yards. 77 yards for Colin Kisner already on 4 carries, and it is 4th and about 4. And And in punt formation now are the Victoria Knights. Colin Kisner back to punt. And Blake Barr will actually go deep to try and receive this one. Kisner is going to punt it away. And that's going to go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot this at. All the way about the 15-yard line. Nope. About the 12-yard line. So 12-yard line for the Otis-Bison.
Yeah, Kisner did a good job angling that punt to try to pin him back deep, and yeah, better than a touchback.
This game also made possible by Miller Trucking, Farmers Bank and Trust, Rush County Insurance, Mr. Peace Trucking, Locust Grove Village, and Agency 1. Under center now is Faust with one back in the backfield. He's going to hand it off and over to the right side and quickly brought down. It's going to be Daniel Scott. With the tackle is Knowles after a gain of about 3. So second and long now for Otis-Bison. Under center is Faust. One receiver to the left, that's Wiltsey. One back in the backfield, I think that's Scott, and he'll hand it off to Scott, and he's brought down right away. Flag's going to be thrown. Like it might be a face mask, but we'll see. Personal foul, face mask on Victoria. So they'll count off these yards, and it'll be a first down for Otis-Bison.
A nice break for Otis-Bison. They're struggling with that run game right now. Any yards they can get, they'll take.
So a 15-yard penalty on Victoria. Their first penalty, the first penalty of the ballgame. There was one earlier, but it was declined. So first and 10 now from the Otis-Bison 31. Shotgun formation. Here's the fake handoff. Now the throw out of the backfield and getting a paw on it. It was Lucas Taylor getting that ball tipped as Andy Faust was throwing it to the back, out of the backfield. Nice tip there by Lucas Taylor.
By Taylor. Otherwise, you had Faust looking for, who was that, Barr coming out of the backfield?
It was either Barr or Scott coming out of the backfield. It's now, Barr is now the back. Nope, he will go out wide, left to as wide receiver, and Scott's the running back. Faust under center. Here's the fake handoff to Scott, now looking down the middle of the field, throwing it to Wiltsey. It's complete. Wiltsey breaks a couple tackles, and Wiltsey's going to score a touchdown. And Otis-Bison answers with a score of their own from their own 32-yard line.
Great call by Otis-Bison. Wiltsey just ran up that seam in the middle of the field, split the secondary. Faust found him. Perfect time, threaded it between the secondary. Wiltsey just had to break a tackle in for the end zone.
48-yard touchdown to Maitland Wiltsey on his first catch of the ball game. And it's tied at 6 here in the first quarter with 4:37 left to play. Second two-point conversion in the shotgun. Faust is going to keep it up the middle. He's going to stretch for the goal line, and he's in.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you get in by a yard or an inch. It still counts, right?
And that's 2 points, and that could be a big 2 points going forward. A 48-yard touchdown catch by Wiltsey. And, well, Jeremy, it's there were 3 Victoria Knights there, but they all collided into each other. And Wiltsey was able to break through, and nobody was able to catch up to him for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a great route by Wiltsey. He just ran up that middle seam. Neither secondary, just split the secondary in half. Faust dropped back, looking at him the whole way, threaded it right between the two players out in the secondary, and then the two safeties. And Wiltsey just had to make break a tackle or two, and he was in.
What an answer by the Otis-Bison Cougars here in the first quarter. Again, 4:37 left to play in the first. It's an 8-6 lead for Otis-Bison. Victoria scored on the very first play of the ball game, a 65-yard touchdown run by Colin Kisner in the first 10 seconds. But Otis-Bison defensively has really hunkered down here in the first quarter. They've gotten some stops, and then a big play through the passing game there, and Anton Faust delivered a perfect ball down the middle, and Wiltsey was able to break a couple touchdowns and prance his way into the end zone. Faust will kick off from the 30-yard line. Deep to receive, Colin Kisner for the Victoria Knights. And here is the kick. Deep line drive right into Kisner's hands. He drops it, picks it up at the 1-yard line. He's going to bring it out, and he's going to get dropped at about the 14-yard line. Nice tackle. I think that's Daniel Scott getting in there. And it is Daniel Scott wrapping up and getting the tackle. Number 1 tackler on this Otis-Bison team. Now Victoria will take over at about the 14-yard line.
Big play by Otis-Bison. Swings a little momentum their side. Follows it up with a great stop on the kick return.
So I formation now for Cooper Winholtz. He's got Kisner and Fahnenstiel in the backfield. Fahnenstiel's the fullback. They'll hand it off to Kisner. Behind his lead blocker, Fahnenstiel. Nice chunk of yardage. He's going to get 9 yards on that carry, is Colin Kisner. $86 yards on 5 carries for Colin Kisner. And it'll be 2nd and 1. Now an easy, or a more manageable 2nd down now for Victoria as Caden Oberle comes in for Cole Schmidberger. I formation again, 5 down linemen for Victoria. They're just going to hand it off again to Kisner. Kisner moves to the right, picks up a 1st down. And it goes from about ball's at about 26-yard line, so a gain of about 3 for Kisner and a 1st down.
And nothing fancy about those last 2 plays. You know, the Victoria Knights are pulling off maybe 4 or 5 yards at a time on the ground. Give it to Kisner and watch him run.
I formation again for Victoria. And again, they hand it off. This time to Fahnenstiel, who was the back and not the fullback. And he's going to gain some yards here. We got a Cougar down on that far sideline. And he is down. So officials timeout for the injured Cougar over there on the far sideline. As they're going to give about 4 yards to Fahnenstiel. And he's going to get up, thankfully, or at least sit up. But he was not moving there on the field for a moment. We're going to take an injury timeout. You're listening to Area Game of the Week on 101.9 The Bull.
Before the snow flies and the north wind howls, make your home more comfortable and efficient with Larson Window and Doors from Victoria Lumber Company. Larson windows are custom fit. They look great and save you money.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Certified Eagle technician maps your home, then installs a dual.
We are a minute out.
To deliver wall-to-wall.
Can you just fade it out and bring us back? They're about to start here.
All your family's devices in all the places you love to live. Get Boost. Wi-Fi made simple. Only from Eagle Communications. Call today.
The Area Game of brought to you by
Abundant Flow Water, Brown Limousine Farm. Predator Pipe Testing, Robin Oil, the library.
Back here.
30 seconds.
Just gonna go. And one back in the backfield for Victoria. That's Cooper Fawn and Steele. They're going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a keeper. Right side, flags down. As Winholtz keeps it.
Looks like we might have a hold.
Might be a hold here. And it is against the Knights. So wipe out that carry by Cooper Winholtz, and we'll replay third down as the ball will be backed up now to about the 27-yard line. So from the Victoria 27, I formation for Cooper Winholtz. Fawnin steals the fullback. Kisner is the halfback, and he's going to get the toss left side. He's going to pick up a nice chunk of yards. He's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be about a 9-yard carry for Colin Kisner. So Kisner gets 9 on that play.
Yeah, it looks like Cole Schmidberger, White Drouling. Actually, Cole Schmidberger did a pretty good job opening up that hole for Colin.
So now they're going to measure it. It's that close. This will be a big measurement here. He's close. I thought he was about a yard short. 8-6 lead for Otis-Bison here at homecoming at Otis-Bison. 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And he's about short. So fourth down decision now for Victoria.
They're going to go for it.
I would think that they would here, nearing midfield. They're at about the 37, or about the
their last couple
36.
drives got stalled.
So one back in the backfield, it's Fawn and Steele. One receiver to the left, it's Knowles. Under center is Winholtz. Winholtz is going to sneak it right up the middle. He's going to get the first down and a few more. About a 4-yard gain for Winholtz, his first carry for 4 yards. So first down, Victoria, with 2:28 left to go here in the first quarter, an 8-6 lead for Otis-Bison. Ball is at midfield. And Victoria knocking on the door, Otis-Bison territory. I formation, Kisner's the back, Fawn and Steele the fullback. 5 down linemen, under center is Winholtz. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be set to pass. He's going to get pressured and just throw it away. It's like getting some pressure. Pressure there might have been Luke Higgison.
Yeah, great decision by Winholtz. There was nothing open at all. And with that pressure, just get rid of the ball, live for the next play.
Cooper Winholtz is 0 for 3 passing so far in this football game. Pressure brought on by Luke Higgison, the junior, who's got one forced fumble already this season. I formation again. And Fawn and Steele is going to be the tailback with Kisner, the fullback. And they're going to hand it off to Fawn and Steele. Fawn and Steele going to shake a couple tackles and get brought down. Not after he gains about 8 yards.
Looks like Anton Faustin on that tackle. Yeah, Cooper Fawn, still some nifty footwork there. A little cut left, a little cut right.
And he's a big back, but got some good footwork there as well. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Otis-Bison. Is that unsportsmanlike? What the call was there. And it's going to be against the Cougars. So it's going to be second and short now for Victoria. And they were not set. It's the chain gang wasn't even set over there. So
even after that penalty, I don't see them marking off the ball. Maybe that was a sideline warning.
That's a good point. Third down. Now for Victoria, as Fawn and Steele will come out, and Lucas Taylor will come into the game. Lucas Taylor is the fullback. Kisner, the halfback. 5 down lineman for Winholtz, who's under center. Here's the handoff to Kisner. Kisner going to break a couple tackles. He's going to move forward for the first down.
I think he had about 4 or 5 Otis-Bison players right in his back, and he just drug him for about 4 or 5 yards.
So 105 yards already for Colin Kisner on 8 carries. And coming out of the game will be Lucas Taylor. And Fawn and Steele back in at fullback, I formation again. Kisner's the tailback. And under center is Winholtz. He's going to fake the handoff to the fullback. He's going to stumble, but he's going to find the edge. And Winholtz is going to get taken down right at the goal line. And from about the 25.
I think that was just a busted enough play that threw off Otis-Bison. Looked like they were going for a triple option. And Winholtz made a smart move of just holding on the ball. Kept his balance and almost.
So ball at the Otis-Bison score. 2 backs. It's Fawn and Steele, the tailback. Taylor's the fullback. Under center's Winholtz. He's going to hand it off. Right side, Fawn and Steele stops. Cuts back towards the middle. And he's going to gain a few yards there. Get to about the 4-yard line. Flag. So another hold on Victoria. And that'll back them up. That hurts Victoria. Now they're out of that sweet spot there in Otis-Bison territory and still in the red zone, but they'll be at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, costly penalty. Had about 6 yards to go to put it in the end zone. Hey, still first down. First down, 16 yards left to play.
And I formation again for Victoria. Winholtz under center. Fawn and Steele and Kisner in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff to both of them. Now he's going to roll to his right and throw it low. And that pass is incomplete.
You know, every time Victoria's drop back to throw a pass, that secondary by Otis-Bison has been smothering those receivers. Cooper hasn't had anything to look for. He's making smart decisions back there, not trying to force anything and giving the receivers a chance at least.
So 2nd down and goal now for Victoria. As 2 receivers to the right, Oberly and Kisner over there. Fawn and Steele's in the backfield. Under center is Winholtz. 2nd down from about the 16-yard line. Handoff left side. No, it's going to be Winholtz on the keeper. Winholtz keeper left side. And he's going to gain about 3 or 4 yards. At about the 12-yard line. So 3rd and goal now. 38 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's an 8-6 lead for Otis-Bison. So 2 receivers to the right. Fawn and Steele's the lone back. Winholtz under center. They're going to pitch it to Fawn and Steele, who's going to try and cut it back up, but he's going to get tackled in the middle of the field. Nice tackle there by the Cougars. Mitchell with the tackle, and no gain by Fawn and Steele. So ball's at the 5. And that's the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter, it's an 8-6 lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars. You're listening to Area Game of the Week on 101.9 The Bull.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Serving the area for over 100 years, the Bison State Bank in Bison. From ag loans and automotive.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Their work. When you want your floors to shine, contact Jeff at Bond Lintels Refinishing in Hayes.
This is the area game of the week on 101.9 The Bone.
Back here in Otis-Bison, CD DeSalvo, Jeremy Coulter with you. It is an 8-6 lead in the second to start the second quarter. Victoria Knights are knocking on the door. They're at the 5-yard line of the Cougars. So 4th and goal for Victoria. We'll see what they do here. It's going to be Winholtz. No, Winholtz is not game. It's going to be Kisner, I believe, taking the snap. And Kisner and get the score. He's met at the goal line by Barr, but not in time. And it's a touchdown for Victoria.
Yeah, Faust had a chance at a tackle, but hey, a little bit of misdirection, and you had 2 defensive players on an island.
So, touchdown on a 5-yard run by Colin Kisner, who took the direct snap. 5 yards for the touchdown. And to start the second quarter, it's going to be a 5-yard touchdown run by Kisner. Now on the 2-point conversion is good. On the run by Winholtz towards the right side. And 2-point conversion is good, and Victoria takes the lead. So Kisner on the direct snap. And it is a 14-8 lead now for the Victoria Knights. And we've got 3 scores now in the ball game as Kisner has 2 of them. The 65-yard touchdown run to start the game, and then the 5-yard run on the direct snap just now. Wiltsey for Otis-Bison had a 48-yard catch from Anton Faust with 4:32 left to go in the first quarter, and that's how Otis-Bison got their 8 points. And first play of the second quarter is a score for Victoria, so they've opened up each of the first 2 quarters with touchdowns.
Yeah, exciting game so far. Victoria is pretty much able to run the ball at will, picking up 4 or 5 yards at a time. Anytime they try to pass, Otis-Bison's got the receivers covered. Now look for Otis-Bison, kind of unexpectedly coming into this game. We didn't think that they would put the ball up in the air, but Victoria's been able to stop that run. Otis-Bison's answered with some big passes.
So now back to receive for Otis-Bison. Blake Barr and Daniel Scott for the Cougars, and Barr will take it. Barr will be at the 15, now at the 20. Now he's got some blocks, but he'll be taken down after the 25-yard line to about the 27. So Otis-Bison will start at their own 27. Trailing 8-14 to the Victoria Knights. Anton Faust will get the play call from head coach Travis Starr, and he'll bring it into the huddle and relay the message to the rest of the Cougars. Barr will be split out to the left. Daniel Scott in the backfield. Everyone else is on the line of scrimmage. And Faust under center. Faust going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it left side. Tripped over his own man. But not after that. He gains a couple yards. Tripped over the leg of Daniel Scott, but was able to pick up about 3 yards.
It looks like 56, Fawnin still, and number 4, Schmidberger in on that tackle. Faust, if he could have kept his balance, maybe would have picked up another yard or two.
So 2nd down and 7 for Otis-Bison in the shotgun with Maitland Wiltsey split out to the right. Got a running back to his right. That's Barr. Barr will get the pitch. Now he'll cut it back to the left side. Now he's got the edge. A Knight falls down. He breaks a tackle, and the ball comes out but goes out of bounds. And I think he was down anyways. And down to about the 32.
Hey, nice little misdirection there. Barr running to the right. Nothing available. Cuts it back left and picks up a big gain.
23-yard carry by Blake Barr. Or a 20-yard carry by Blake Barr. He's got 23 yards on the game now. And a first down for Otis-Bison on the Victoria side of the field. Victoria 33-yard line. And Faust under center. He's got Barr split out to the left. He's going to fake the handoff. No, he is going to hand it off to Scott. Scott's going to get wrapped up. And he's going to get past the line of scrimmage and a flag after the play is over.
Wow, 45 from Victoria. Dryling just blew that play up.
The host of Victoria Knights right there to make a play. Can't push the runner forward. Flag is going to be on Otis-Bison. And they're going to say that Anton Faust helped Scott try and push him forward, but if he did, it didn't help very much. So they're going to take some yardage off. They're going to take about 5 yards off the end of that run.
Boy, how often do you see that called in a high school game?
Not very often. Actually saw it called in a Fort Hays game a couple of weeks ago over in Edmond, Oklahoma. So it'll be 1st and about 14. A 5-yard penalty for Otis-Bison on the end of that run. Here's the fake handoff, and back to pass is Faust. Faust is going to use his legs now. He's going to get upended, and he's going to flip in the air. And a little shaken up on the play.
Fawn and Steel?
That is Fawn and Steel. So about 2 yards by Faust.
Yeah, Victoria got in that backfield pretty quick. Otherwise, they had some receivers open down the sidelines. Just didn't give Faust enough time to go through his reads.
10:37 left to play in the second quarter, an 14-8 lead for the Victoria Knights. Ball is on the 35-yard line of Victoria. And in the shotgun is Faust. He'll fake the pitch to the right. Now he'll take it left side, get a nice chunk of yards before he's hit and taken down in the secondary, but not after he gets a first down. A nice run there by Faust. Great play design to fake the pitch to the right, run to the left side, and throws the defense off balance.
Yeah, big hole for Faust to run through. Victoria, I think they're playing for that fake with a fake pitch and a pass, and Faust just took off.
So a 16-yard run by Faust. Ball's on the 19 now of Victoria. In the shotgun is Faust. He's got Barr to his right. And he's going to just take the ball, Faust is, and run right up the middle. A nice chunk of yards, and he spins off a tackle. And he is going to pick up a nice chunk of yards. See what they give him here, if they spot him. Anton Faust on that carry. Faust's a big kid.
Yeah, well, we got about 3-4 plays in a row designed for the quarterback to run. Coming into the game, we knew Faust leading the team in carries, and we see why.
Ball's on at the 10-yard line for Victoria. Now Otis-Bison threatening to answer here. Wiltsey split out to the right. One back in the backfield in the shotgun to the right of Faust. Faust, he's going to keep it again. Right side this time. He's going to find a hole. Flags fly. He's in for a touchdown, but pending the flag.
That flag came through in the holding area. Unfortunate. Faust is doing a great job leading Otis-Bison down the field.
Holding against Otis-Bison. So that play will come back. Boy, Faust found that right side, and they found something with that running game with their quarterback. But it'll be second down from about the 11 or the 10, 15-yard line. And Faust's going to drop back and pass it, but it's going to be short of his receiver and incomplete there for Faust.
A little bit of a run option for Faust. Couldn't quite see the receiver in the end zone. Looked like number 24, Martin Lopez. Wide open in the end zone. Faust just going to make the run on the throw, or the throw on the run.
Well, we apologize for any sound issues that you are experiencing. Don't know if it's on our end. I can hear myself perfectly fine, and I can hear Jeremy fine as well. So sorry if we're having some audio issues here on the area game of the week. And it's third down now for Faust. He's going to pitch it now on the option play. Left side, and he pitches it to Higgison. And Higgison's going to pick up. Is he going to get the first down? The ball was on the 15, and he ran it inside the 10. It's at about the 8-yard line now. That is going to be a close one.
Yep, they gave it to him.
So he'll get the first down. It's going to be a Higgison from the 15, the 7-yard carry for Higgison. In the shotgun now on first and goal. Anton Faust to his right is Blake Barr. Two receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Faust is going to keep it, but this time nothing doing as that Victoria defense all over that play. And a host of Victoria Knights there to make that play.
Yeah, number 4, Schmidberger for Victoria. Didn't give Faust much of a chance. He was in that backfield pretty quick, blew up the line, and slowed Faust down for the rest of the Victoria Knights to come and jump on his back.
So ball's at about the 8 still. No gain on the play by Faust. And he's in the shotgun again with Higgison to his left, and a timeout's going to be called by the Otis-Bison Cougars. So that's the first timeout of the half for Otis-Bison. And with 7:54 left to play in this first quarter, it's a 14-8 lead for the visiting Victoria Knights. Again, 7:54 left to play. Victoria scored on their very first play.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
It was able to go down the field to start the second quarter. They get a 5-yard touchdown run from Colin Kisner to make it 14-8 to what it is now, but Otis-Bison is knocking on the door. It is going to be second and goal from near the 10-yard line for Otis-Bison.
You know the feeling, having no boundaries, being limitless, the feeling of freedom. What if that feeling was in your home, right in your hands? For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50. Bundle your TV and save even more. Free from contracts, the longer you stay, the more you save. Now that's freedom with Eagle Communications. It's your internet, your way. Call 8...
Oh, one receiver to the left. It's Maitland Wiltsey. In the shotgun is Faust. He's got Barr to his left. At the 10, about the 9-yard line, are the Otis-Bison Cougars. They're going to run that option to the left. He's going to pitch it out to Barr. Barr going to not be able to break any tackles there on the edge, and he's taken down by Lucas Taylor and some other Victoria Knights. And that's going to be a gain of about 3 for Barr. So now 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line for the Otis-Bison Cougars, and Higgison will be on the right side of Faust in that shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. It's Wiltsey to the left. He's going to drop back to pass is Faust. Faust steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to look to run. Brings the ball down, looking for the edge. Right side, stretches out, and he scores a touchdown. 7-yard touchdown score by Anton Faust.
Great awareness on Faust's part. You know, they had 4 receivers lined up. Everybody smothered in the end zone, covered well by Victoria Knights. The only option Faust had was to scramble and take that in for a touchdown.
So the answer to tie the game by the Otis-Bison Cougars on that touchdown run by Faust, and the all-important 2-point conversion coming up. 2 receivers right, that's Barr and Scott. 1 to the left, it's Wiltsey, and the shotgun is Faust. Faust with Higgison behind him, and he's going to throw the quick slant, and it's going to be incomplete to Wiltsey, and no good on the 2-point conversion. Go the Otis-Bison Cougars, but they are able to tie it up. 7-yard run by Faust. He's got 4 on 7 carries, and we've got a tie ball game. 14-14 here with 6:55 left to go in the second quarter. This game made possible by Agency 1, Bison State Bank, Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, Nakoma State Bank, Abundant Water Flow, Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service and Supply, Gorham State Bank, Predator Pipe Testing, Robin Oil, the Library of Victoria, Top Notch Guttering and Home Improvement, United Ag Service, Victoria Lumber Company, and Roller Veterinary Service. So in the second quarter, we got a tie ball game between the 5th-ranked team in 8-man Division 1, the Victoria Knights, and the 5th-ranked team in 8-man Division 2, the Otis-Bison Cougars. And on homecoming night here in Otis-Bison, it has been one heck of a ball game. We're tied at 14 here in the second quarter with about 7 minutes left to go. Anton Faust ready to kick it off from right to left. Deep to receive is Kisner for the Victoria Knights. Here's the kick. It's a line drive. Hits at the 5-yard line. Picked up by Kisner. Kisner at the 15. Now he's going to get wrapped up and driven into the ground. A big tackle by Daniel Scott. And boy, Jeremy, that's 2 kickoffs now, and Daniel Scott with some big tackles.
Yeah, that was some, you know, number 8, Daniel Scott. The shoulder pads, put it right in his numbers, and wrapped. Put it to an end.
And here under center in the I formation is Winholtz. He's going to hand it off. That's going to be Kisner on the carry, and he's going to get crumpled after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. So second down now after the carry by Kisner for about 3 yards. And on that carry, it's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Some defense. Faunensteel's going to pick up about a yard. Third down now for Victoria. So 3rd and 5 for the Knights. We'll see what they do here. This Otis-Bison defense has played pretty well so far in this first half. Knowles split out right. Kisner's the fullback. No, Kisner is the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. It's Von Steele to his left. And now there's going to be an illegal formation here on Victoria. Too much movement. Illegal shift. And it was Cole Schmidberger that made the move late to the outside. I think they had two people in motion at once, and they're going to mark off 5 yards on Victoria. 4th penalty of the game for the Knights. And it'll be 3rd and 10. They haven't moved the line of scrimmage yet. And there they do. So 5:34 left to go in the second quarter, tied at 14. Ball's on the 15-yard line for the Victoria Knights. One receiver to the left, one to the right. It's going to be Kisner in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Fawn and Steele, and he's going to get tripped up and tackled in the backfield. Daniel Scott, who else, coming up to make the tackle.
A little shoestring tackle. Just caught that foot, got him tripped up for the loss.
Loss of about a yard for Cooper. Fawn and Steele, and deep back to punt is Kisner. Back to receive is Blake Barr for the Otis-Bison Cougars. And here's the punt. High punt deep into the night. And that ball's going to bounce. I don't think Barr touched it, though. And it's going to bounce all the way to the 15-yard line. So Otis-Bison will take over.
Boy, that was dangerous. Barr. Man, caught him almost in no man's land here, whether he's going to return that or not.
And he was in a bad spot. He didn't know whether he was going to be able to field it or not, and it bounced right in front of him. Luckily, it didn't take one of those weird bounces footballs take and touch him.
Hey, great stop by Otis-Bison.
Now they're back on offense after scoring on their last drive with that Faust touchdown. A long drive for Otis-Bison. Now Faust is under center. He's got one back in the backfield, one receiver to his left. He's going to fake that handoff. Now he's going to keep it towards that left side. He's going to get taken down. Awkwardly, kind of. It seemed like he was grabbed by the shoulder pads or the top of that jersey and brought down.
Looks like Walker Brown from Knights led the way for Victoria on that tackle.
Up about 4 yards. And the ball is at the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation. Maitland Wiltsey to the left. Daniel Scott to the right. In the shotgun is Faust. He's going to hand it off to Blake Barr. Blake Barr looking for some room over on that right side. Can't find a whole lot. And I think he's going to pick up a yard on the play. 27 yards on the game now for Blake Barr, and a 3rd down for Otis-Bison. Faust is going to come get the play call from his coach. Faust back to the huddle. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and about 4. 3:20 left to go in the second quarter, tied at 14 between the Otis-Bison Cougars and the Victoria Knights. One receiver to the right, one to the left. In the shotgun, fakes the handoff, does Faust. Now he's going to fire it over to the right side and miss his receiver. That's going to be Higgison. Ball a little too far out on that far side. And he's going to miss that one. And he's 1 for 5 so far on the day.
Yeah, Faust put a little too much mustard on that ball. That got to Higgison pretty quick, a little sooner than he was ready for. Just couldn't get his hands wrapped around that ball. He would have. He was right on the
line of scrimmage.
He was going to get the first down.
Punt now for the Otis-Bison Cougars in that punt formation. Faust is going to kick it away on a 4th down. Now the defense is kind of taken over a little bit for both teams. That ball off the side of the foot, but still going to take an Otis-Bison bounce all the way down to the 20-yard line, and that's where Victoria will take over. About 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 14. And Victoria ready to take over again on their 20-yard line. So we'll see if they can answer. 2 scores by the Knights, a 65-yard touchdown run by Colin Kisner and a 5-yard touchdown run by Colin Kisner on a direct snap. Knowles is the fullback, Kisner the tailback. Winholtz under center, 5 down linemen. I formation for Victoria. The pitch out to Kisner. He's going to try and avoid a tackle, but Daniel Scott there again to grab him by the legs and drop him for a loss.
And Daniel Scott's just been pesky for the Victoria Knights. And about the only player on Otis-Bison that's getting through that line, Daniel Scott. Otherwise, Victoria Knights would be rolling up and down the field.
Higginson got there a little late as well, but Daniel Scott has been setting the tone for this defense and on special teams as well. He's had some big tackles on that kickoff. 2nd and 10 now for Victoria. 2 receivers to the right, Kisner and Oberle. Knowles is the fullback. Under center is Winholtz. They're going to hand it off to Winholtz. Nope. Winholtz is going to keep it. Fake the handoff to Knowles, and Winholtz keeps it towards that left side, and he's going to pick up about 3.
Hey, give Otis-Bison some credit. Victoria Knights came out just running up and down the field, 3, 4, 5 yards at a time, and they're giving them some. Otis-Bison's giving Victoria Knights a
3rd and long now for Victoria in the I formation. Kisner's the back. They're going to hand it off to Kisner. Kisner going to pick up a few yards on that, but not enough for a first down, and a nice stop there by that defense of Otis-Bison. Daniel Scott again in there for the tackle. He might get 38 tackles in this game. Minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. 14-14 ball game, and a 4th down and 3 for Victoria on their own side of the field. Ball is on the 27-yard line. So a 4th and 3 now. So 4th down. What is the delay here? Oh, they're going to let some time run off, and then they're going to call a timeout. So 47 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Victoria doesn't want to give Otis-Bison a whole lot of time to work with here to end the first half. So again, 47 seconds left to go before halftime. 14-14 ball game, and it's been a good one.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet.
With a 8-yard
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet neighborhood. Like you. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communication.
We've got 47 seconds left to go in the second quarter. In punt formation are the Knights. Kisner back to punt, and he will do so. Ball's high up into the air. Bars backpedaling, and he's going to catch it. It's going to bounce off his shoulder pads. He's going to fall back on it. Boy, big break there for Otis-Bison. Victoria would have gotten the ball in there on the Otis-Bison 5-yard line with 40 seconds left to go, but Barr, scary moment there for the Cougars, and Barr's able to jump back on it. And now we'll see what Otis-Bison's going to do here with 38 seconds left before halftime. Otis-Bison will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, look for about the next 3 plays to be runs. Pin down at the 5-yard line with not a whole lot of time left on the clock before the end of the half. I'm guessing they're going to come out a little conservative.
We'll see what they do here. It's going to be a tight formation and no Anton Faust in quarterback. It's Blake Barr who's going to take the direct snap And he's going to break it towards the outside and pick up about 11 yards, about 10 yards does Blake Barr on that carry.
Yeah, you're used to calling Faust's number on the QB keeper. We got Barr with the direct snap and picking up 10 and getting the first down. A little more breathing room now.
Otis-Bison on their own 15-yard line. 31 seconds left to play before halftime. Otis-Bison gets the ball to start off the second half. Another quarterback keeper by Barr, right side. He had one tackle to beat, and he didn't get there. He also didn't get the first down, so they're going to call a timeout.
Hey, Otis-Bison wants to put a few more points up on the board before they go into the locker.
So 2 direct snaps to Blake Barr. Anton Faust doesn't look injured. He looks fine. 21 seconds left to go before halftime. Timeout. Otis-Bison, I believe they have one left. And an 8-yard carry. 45 yards on the game for Blake Barr.
So you got about second and thirds, second and 4. Maybe burn a play and put the ball up in the air.
We'll see what they decide to do here. Again, we apologize for any audio issues that we are having here on the area game of the before half. And in the shotgun is Faust. We'll see what they do here. Faust going to take it out of the shotgun. He's just going to throw it into the flat to Blake Barr. Blake Barr looking to break some tackles. He gets the first down, so the clock will stop. A nice carry from about the 23 to the 34, 11 yards.
Hey, Cooper Winholtz, great open field tackle. And if that wasn't for Cooper, he was cutting left and right. Otis-Bison would have had some more points up on the board.
So timeout here on the field. 14 seconds left to go. 14-14 ball game. 14 seconds left before the half. Otis-Bison with the football on the 34-yard line. Otis-Bison will get the ball to start the second half.
I don't think Otis-Bison's afraid to put the ball up in the air. The only thing they got going against them is they got about a 15-mile wind right in their face. That last pass was maybe just a dump off to the receiver. They're going to have to go down the field if they want to put some points on the board.
So first down for Otis-Bison. Again, with 14 seconds left, Anton Faust is in the shotgun. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Wiltsey's on that left side. He's going to fake the pass to the flat. Now he's going to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to tuck it and run at the 40-yard line, and out of bounds goes Faust. A nice pickup on first down and a great job of getting out of bounds. A 9-yard carry by Faust.
Just ran 8 seconds off the clock. Smart play by Faust. Everybody was covered down the field. Used his legs to pick up some yards and got out of bounds.
6 seconds left to go before halftime, and we'll see what the Cougars do here.
I think they're going to send them all to the end zone.
So in the shotgun, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Wiltsey's on that left side. Barr's going to go into the slot now. Now it's just Faust in the backfield, and they're going to send everyone down the field. Steps up into the pocket. He's getting chased, and Lucas Taylor's going to get there and drive Anton Faust to the ground. He's not going to pick up any yards. And that should end the half. It's a 14-14 ball game. Otis-Bison, Victoria are tied here at Otis-Bison. It's halftime. You're listening to the Area Game of the Week.
Hi, Hi, welcome to Next Tech. How may I help you?
Yes.
You know the feeling, having no boundaries, being limitless, the feeling of freedom. What if that feeling was in your home, right in your hands? For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50. Bundle your TV and save even more. Free from contracts, the longer you stay, the more you save. Now that's freedom with Eagle Communications. It's your internet, your way. Call 877-61-EAGLE today.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Multi-peril crop hail insurance provider. This is Corey.
1 minute, 1 minute.
We have multiple insurance companies with cutting-edge technology to provide your operation with the best service and rates. Stop by the Larned office or call me.
That was a 1 minute, 1 minute.
78. I'll be glad to accommodate your busy schedule. High Plains Farm Credit is the right choice for all your crop and hail insurance needs.
What is your energy bill like? Is it sky high, or is it manageable only because you're wearing 3 sweaters in your home in the winter? The Almond Company in Hayes sells Carrier Infinity Series heating and cooling systems.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Problem? Almond's certified crew will fix any heating or plumbing issue. It's good to be comfortable. For life's fans, see the Almond Company, home of Carrier. Carrier turned
of the week.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Air Center at 1007 West 27th and Hayes.
CD DeSalvo back here at Otis-Bison. It's a 14-14 ball game. We're tied up with, well,
you know the feeling,
to go in halftime.
You know the feeling, having no boundaries, being limitless, the feeling of freedom. What if that feeling was in your home, right in your hands? For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50. Bundle your TV and save even more. Free from contracts, the longer you stay, the more you save. Now that's freedom with Eagle Communications. It's your internet, your way. Call 877-61-EAGLE today.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. For over
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroad where care begins. Agency One, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized. Nakoma Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency One, time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Tacoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and play. The Tacoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Tacoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Tacoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, sponsoring all Rush County acts. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Tacoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Tacoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time to listen to your needs, always providing personal, one-on-one help to find the perfect insurance for you. Bison State Bank, doing business right for over a century. And by Lindy Global Helium and Lindy LLC, a global leader, proud to call Rush County home. Go Cougars and Leopards.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone by delivering faster, more service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983, proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live.
Otis-Bison now with a chance here. They tried to make a run at the end zone there at the end of the half, but just ran out of time. And here they are again. We'll get the ball to start the second half and try and take the lead for the second time tonight. They first took the lead with 4:32 left to go in the first quarter after that 48-yard touchdown catch by Wiltsey. And they're both talking to Travis Starr and Coach Doug Oberly of the Victoria Knights. I wonder what that's about. Usually don't see that, but they're really delaying the start of this game here, or the start of the second half. I guess they were waiting for an athletic trainer. They didn't have one. Travis Starr and Coach Oberly are at midfield. I believe an athletic trainer's out there with them, so I don't know what they're talking about here at midfield. Coach Travis Starr is looking over there at the ambulance. It is just confusing right now what this delay is. Oberly's still at midfield at about the 35-yard line. And all four officials are. The Victoria Knights are huddled at the 25-yard line, waiting to kick off the football. And all the players for Otis-Bison trying to stay loose. They're over here on the near side of the field by their sideline. And now it looks like the athletic trainer is going to run over to the ambulance. So a delay here to start the second half. Both head coaches are at the 31-yard line, and all five referees are as well. And they sent someone over to the ambulance. So I think we're going to take a break here and try and figure this out. But delay here starting the second half as we try and figure out what's going on. You're listening to Area Game of the Week on 101.9 The Bull.
At Agency 1 in Otis, Scott and Kim Higgison. Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oil-filled pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Brian Jarvie's African Menagerie roars into the Sternberg Museum September 30th. Explore a wide array of African wildlife. Stand in awe of Brian's 32-foot wide freestanding centerpiece depicting lions, giraffes,
Hey, Joel.
and hippos. Explore the current extinction crisis that
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Hey, Joel.
This exhibit, African
Yes, I'm
Menagerie.
here.
Can you keep playing commercials until I tell you otherwise? A cheerleader got taken out in the ambulance.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family with personalized service and high-quality care. Nakoma State Bank, dedicated to excellent customer service and committed to serving the communities where we live, work, and play. The Nakoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins.
So didn't think you could do that, but we'll get ready to start here. They told us the nearest hospitals are Hoisington and La Crosse. So getting ready to kick now is Kisner. Kisner kicks it off, and we are ready to play. Here to start the second half, Daniel Scott picks it up, and he's going to run out of Sarum and fall down at the 15-yard line. And we are underway here in the second half. So as we get underway here, an ambulance just took a cheerleader to the hospital. We really hope she's okay. We're wondering what was happening here on the field, but 11:56 left to go in the third quarter. It is 14-14. Otis-Bison with the ball to start. They have it at the 15-yard line of Otis-Bison. Faust going to keep it in the shotgun left side. He's going to pick up a nice chunk of yards, spin forward past the 20-yard line for a gain of about 5.
Looks like 33 Tyler Knowles in on that tackle. And maybe Cole Schmidberger wrapped him up around the ankles.
So 11:30 left to go. Tied game here to start the second half. 2nd and 5 for the Otis-Bison Cougars. As they go to the line, Blake Barr will be split out wide left. Faust under center. Scott in the backfield as the lone back and fullback. And they're going to hand it off. And he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage right away. A host of Victoria Knights there to make the stop.
Yeah, kind of hard to pick up that tackle. There's about 5 Victoria Knights all over Scott.
So that's a gain of about 4 for Daniel Scott. And it'll be 3rd and short for the Cougars. Barr is the lone back. Under center is Faust. In the slot right, I believe, is Barr, and they're going to keep it. It's a quarterback sneak right up the middle, and getting the first down easily is going to be Faust from about the 24 to call it the 29-yard line. So a 5-yard gain on the sneak by Faust. And he's going to have 63 yards on the ball game so far on 12 carries. First down for Otis-Bison from the 24, or from the 29-yard line, and immediately tackled around the neck is going to be Barr, and he's going to get to the line of scrimmage.
Holtz, number 7 for Victoria Knights, in on that tackle, just wrapped him up high and drug him to the ground.
So Barr picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Otis-Bison Cougars as Faust will take the play into the huddle. This game made possible by Community Bank of the Midwest in Otis and Agency 1, Scott and Kim. In the shotgun is Faust. He's got a running back to his left and a receiver on either side. He's going to run the option to the left now, flip it out to Barr. Barr's going to get taken down immediately. And I think that was number 15, Lucas Taylor on the tackle. Barr's going to lose about 5 yards.
Yeah, it looks like Victoria Knights were ready for that option play. A few times in the first half, made the adjustment. Well,
ball on the Otis-Bison 27-yard line. Third and long, third and about 13 for the Cougars. One receiver left, one to the right. That's Scott to the right, Wiltsey to the left. In the shotgun is Faust. He's got Blake Barr to his right. He's going to fake the handoff, and Faust is going to keep it. He's going to make a guy miss. There's going to be a flag on the play. After about a 7-8 yard pickup by Faust, they're going to throw a flag in the backfield.
yeah, it looks like we probably have a hold. Faust had a great cut on number 15 from Victoria. Oh, no, it looks like on Victoria Knights.
A face mask, the second face mask of the game for Victoria. So, fourth down now and about 3 for Otis-Bison. They're going to go for it here. We'll see. Ball's at the 38. Here's the direct snap to Anton Faust. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get stuffed and brought down by every Victoria Knight on defense.
Yeah, they pretty much just sent the house on that play.
Are they going to mark this ball? They're going to say he lost a yard. So a turnover on downs. And Victoria will take over.
Yeah, Otis-Bison, I don't think stood a chance on that. Victoria read it well, was ready for Faust. You know, maybe going to the well one too many times. And picking up 2-3 yards to get that first down, and Victoria was ready for it.
And did they? I think they may have taken a down away from Otis-Bison.
You know, I was kind of wondering that on a face mask call.
Yeah, because then they moved it to fourth down when I think it should have been third down still. So it is fourth down now.
You know, you wish the refs would have picked that up a little bit sooner. That really affects the play call.
Yeah.
4th and 2 to instead of a 3rd and 2 play, you're running a 4th and 2 play.
So I wonder if Coach Travis Starr knew it was third down. That's why they went for it. We'll see what they do here if they try and do this again. Faust got stuffed on that last play, which was technically third down. So now 4th and about 2 for the Otis-Bison Cougars. 8:14 left to play in the second quarter. It's 14-14. 4th and short for Faust, who's got a receiver to either side and a back in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff to Barr. Now he's going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw it deep to Scott, who catches it on the sideline, and the catch is good.
Wow, big play by Otis-Bison. Faust with pressure in his face. You thought he was going to come around the end and pick up that first down. Threw it deep.
Wow, what a catch. Caught by Scott.
Yeah, Daniel Scott down the field. Looked like he, right on the sideline, hauled the ball in. Probably got 2 feet in, even though he probably only needed 1.
A 37-yard catch by Scott. So 1st and 10 for Otis-Bison. Faust in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Barr, who's going to dive forward for a few yards. I think he's going to get about 4. So a 37-yard pass on 4th and 2 from Faust to Barr, and I don't think that ball could have been placed more perfectly on this near sideline here. Away from 2 defenders and right into the breadbasket of Daniel Scott, who is having one heck of a game tonight. Anton Faust in the shotgun. Wiltsey to the left, wide out, and Scott to the right, wide out. He's going to fake the handoff. Faust is to Barr. Now he's going to break a few tackles. Some flags fly, and Faust dives forward.
Ball's loose.
The ball came out. Flags came out. Whistles were blown. And good luck sorting this out. We'll see what the call here is. Holding on Otis-Bison, so this will come back.
Big penalty on Otis-Bison. Faust was doing a great job just cutting, making Victoria miss a couple tackles and just powering it into the end zone.
So they're going to mark off some yardage there. And now Otis-Bison will take over on not the Victoria 17-yard line, 18-yard line. So now second and long. They can still get a first down here. Otis-Bison, one receiver wide out right. It's Wiltsey. Blake Barr's in the backfield. He's going to sprint over to the flat, catch it out of the backfield. He's got one man to beat. Does Barr. Barr breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 4-yard line. So a 14-yard pass to Barr.
You know who's there putting a block on that cornerback to spring open that play?
Was it Daniel Scott?
It was Daniel Scott.
Wow.
Great block on Daniel Scott. Open up that lane for Blake Barr.
It's a nice touch pass out of the backfield from Faust to Barr, who's able to make a move. In the shotgun again, Wiltsey the wide out right. In the backfield with Faust is Barr to his right. Faust will get the high snap. Fake it right. Now he'll run left and in. They call touchdown. Otis-Bison. So a 4-yard touchdown run by Faust. And it's his second straight touchdown for Otis-Bison. He scored the last two for them. And with 6:19 left to go in the third quarter, Otis-Bison has taken a 20-14 lead. Now two receivers right, one to the left. Higginson's in the backfield with Faust, 3 down linemen. Faust is going to take the snap. Look back to pass. He's going to throw it. Caught over there on that far sideline. Daniel Scott, 2-point conversion. Nice play design. Two receivers right, one to the left. Otis-Bison stretches out that defense, and a nice out route over there by Scott. Delivery from the quarterback. Conversions are huge, and it's a 22-14 lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars. What a ball game it has been.
You know, great drive by Otis-Bison. You know, they had a chance. They could have packed it in. Refs had a kind of a mishap, poor communication on a face mask call when they thought they lost it down. Otis-Bison bounced back, had that deep pass down the sidelines when he thought when Faust had pressure in his face down to Daniel Scott.
Again, 6 left to go, a 22-14 lead for Otis-Bison, who comes out in the third quarter, goes right down the field, and scores a touchdown. Nice drive there by the Cougars. And now Victoria, we'll see if they can answer here on their first offensive possession here in the second half. Kisner back deep to receive. Faust ready to kick it from the 30-yard line. He kicks it off. Going to bounce and go into the end zone. Bounce at about the 1-yard line into the end zone. Victoria will take over on their own 15-yard line. Well, we've seen a few players at quarterback. We've seen Kisner take a few snaps. We've also seen Cooper Winholtz also take a few snaps for Victoria. They've kept it on the ground. They're 0 for 4 passing. And it's been Kisner, Faunensteel, and Winholtz doing the of the offensive work for the Victorian. Caden Overly comes into the huddle to deliver the play. 6:19 left to go, 22-14, Otis-Bison. 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. Kisner, the lone back, one receiver to the left. Here's the option play, and immediately taken down in the backfield. Luke Higgison is there to take down Cooper Winholtz on that option, and there's just nowhere to go with that one.
Yeah, Cooper just got there, quicker than
Higgison got there quicker.
Yeah, Luke got there a little quicker than Cooper could make up his mind to pitch that ball.
So no gain on the play for Cooper Winholtz. And now running in the play is Lucas Taylor. So 2nd and long for the Victoria Knights. 5 down linemen. I formation. Here's the handoff. Left side, Kisner. Kisner gets hit hard by Blake Barr. Also dragged down by Anton Faust.
And Kisner came in full throttle to pick up those yards. And they've had a lot of success with Kisner in the backfield. It looks like they're going to continue to do it.
So ball now on the Victoria 3rd and about 4. Here's I formation again. Handoff. Kisner left side again, and Otis-Bison is there to make the stop. I believe Blake Barr was in on the tackle. Yeah, it was Blake Barr and a few other Cougars in on that tackle. Enough for the first down, however. So 4 yards for Fahnensteel. Or Kisner, excuse me.
Yeah, it looked like Victoria and Kisner, maybe a little bit of frustration with running the ball. Those last 2 runs, Kisner came back with some authority.
Knowles the tailback. And they fake it to the fullback. Hand it off to Knowles. Knowles looking for that edge. He gets a little bit of it. And a nice chunk of yards on first down for Knowles. And Knowles on his first carry gets 9 yards. Make that about 8 yards. Daniel Scott on the tackle. Oberle will come into the game for Schmidtberger. And Victoria to the line for a 2nd and 1. High formation. Here's the pitch out left side to Knowles. He'll try it again. That time, no edge for him there. As Daniel Scott and Blake Barr shut off that corner and stopped him at the line. Knowles picks up about a half yard. So 3rd and about 2 feet now for the Victoria Knights. And we have not seen Cooper Fahnensteel here in the second half. Under 4 minutes to play, 22-14. Lead for Otis-Bison, 3rd and a half yard. Under center is Winholtz, tried to draw him off sides. Now he'll quarterback sneak it. Defense is there, but they'll give him the spot, and I think he got the first down. Winholtz with the carry.
Yeah, it looks like Victoria's come out this second half on this drive, running with a little bit more of a sense of purpose.
Is that a first down?
First down.
So Winholtz on the quarterback keeper. That's first down Victoria really needed. Keep this drive alive. I formation, Knowles in the backfield. Leighton Riedel is the fullback now into the game. And I think they handed it off to Riedel. Nope, that was Knowles. It's the carry. So he's starting to get more touches here in the second half.
That Victoria line's just opening up holes for those running backs, and Victoria's doing a good job mixing up who they're giving that ball to.
And Kisner is over there on that sideline. Still got his pads and stuff on. I've not seen Fahnensteel either. And there's a run up the middle. That one's going to be Leighton Riedel. Enough for first down. I'm going to give him 4 yards on that one. Fawnensteel or Kisner. As Kisner into the game. Fawnensteel still over sideline. We have not seen him here in this quarter. 2:42 left to play in the third. 22-14 lead for Otis-Bison. They're driving down the field. A head injury for Fawnensteel is the word we're getting. I formation. Here's the fake handoff. Winholtz dropping back to pass. Now he's going to get pressured. Getting chased down by a few Cougars. He's going to try and make a move with it. He picks up a few yards before he is taken down by Landon Hoopengardner, among others. So on first down, Cooper Winholtz getting chased out of the pocket. It looked like it was a pass play or designed pass play. And ends up getting about 8 yards.
Yeah, smart decision by Cooper Winholtz. Pull that ball back down and try to get as many yards as he can. Trying to catch the Otis-Bison defense,
Knowles and Riedel in the backfield in that I formation. Riedel is the fullback. Here's the handoff to Riedel. He's going to stretch forward and pick up positive yards. And he's going to get about 4. Oh, and Victoria without Cooper Fawnensteel, one of their leading rushers in the second half. It's just been next man up. It's been Leighton Riedel at that fullback position and Tyler Knowles at the tailback. Kisner will come in for Knowles now. And Victoria, another 1st and 10 and a slow, methodical drive for the Knights. Riedel's the fullback. Kisner the tailback in the I formation under center's Winholtz. Fakes a handoff left to the fullback, gives it to Kisner right side, but no gain there. Might get a yard. That's Kisner with the carry.
Victoria slowing down the game. A lot of plays, a lot of time off the clock. That defense for Otis-Bison has been out there for quite a while.
Defense. And Victoria knows second half of games is when that depth or lack of depth really hits Otis-Bison. Trying to wear him down with the run game here, but at the same time, there hasn't been a whole lot of passing game available for Victoria. I formation again. It's Knowles in the backfield. Double fake handoff, rolling to his right, and thrown and intercepted in the end zone. And Maitland Wiltsey picks off Cooper Winholtz, and it's intercepted by Maitland Wiltsey in the end zone, and the takeaway for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
Wiltsey was all over. I mean, Cooper just getting a little greedy. Methodically driving down the field. Thought they could catch, Otis-Bison off guard with the play action, rollout pass. Cooper probably should have just tucked that in and tried to pick up any yards he could. Wiltsey was just in perfect position to make that interception.
In the end zone, so at the 15-yard line are the Otis-Bison Cougars. Faust is in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Barr. Barr breaks through the line and into the second level of the defense, and he picks up about 11 yards. So 55 yards on 12 carries for Blake Barr, and Otis-Bison can give themselves some breathing room here with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter, leading 22-14. And Otis-Bison gave up that touchdown on the first play of the game, 65 yards to Colin Kisner. And since then, both sides of the ball have played really well for Otis-Bison. They get that huge play by Maitland Wiltsey in the end zone as Victoria was slowly moving down the field. In the shotgun again is Faust. He's going to fake the handoff, kept it. Looks like he bobbled the ball a little bit. Breaks through a couple tackles, but can't make it past the line of scrimmage. One of the tacklers in there was Walker Braun. And no gain on the play for Faust. And we're going to the fourth quarter. It's an 8-point lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars, 22-14. That's the end of 3. You're listening to the Area Game of the Week on 101.9 The Bull.
At Eagle Communications, you have the freedom to choose the TV you want at the great price you deserve. At Eagle TV today, and the price you pay now is the same price you pay later.
Got a minute.
This Rush County broadcast is brought to you by Miller Trucking, in business since 1983. Proud to call Rush County home. Farmers Bank and Trust, celebrating 110 years of service to you, the customer. Rush County Insurance, working to do what is right for you and your family. Personalized service and high-quality care. Excellent customer service and play. The Tacoma State Bank. Mr. P's Truckin', Chad and Lori Folkers, proudly sponsoring all Rush County activities. Locust Grove Village, quality care and professional service at the crossroads where care begins. Agency 1, taking time.
Equipment and vehicle running smoothly, and depend on Jason Robin to detail your vehicle. Robin Oil in Victoria.
Back here at Otis-Bison, second and long now for the Cougars. Here's the handoff, right side. Anton Faust hands it off. I believe that was Blake Barr with the carry. It was. He's going to gain a yard. Fourth quarter. 8-point lead for the Cougars in what has been another classic game between Victoria and Otis-Bison. Otis-Bison won this game last year, 46-36 over the Victoria Knights. And they're looking to make it 2 years in a row against this undefeated Victoria Knights team who has had a tough one after 3 weeks of putting on the points. Otis-Bison now threatening in the shotgun Faust. He's going to keep the handoff. Well, he tried to hand it off to Barr and then kept it and got nothing. Going up the middle did Faust. So Faunensteel back in the game, at least defensively for Victoria. Did not play in the third quarter. So fourth down and long for Otis-Bison. And I'm going to think they're going to punt it away here as Anton Faust is back. Davis Brown for Victoria. 10:33 left to play in the ball game. Here's a nice punt from Faust. Hits at about the 14-yard line and rolls right out of bounds at the 1.
Wow.
What a punt.
You know, I was about to say Victoria really needed that stop, but they really didn't need that ball bouncing out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Big play by Faust. Perfectly placed football at the 1 yard line, and a big field position switch here for the Cougars. Anton Faust with the leg.
You thought that ball was just gonna creep into the end zone, and it just died. Kicked left and died out of bounds.
So now 79 yards to go for Victoria. Lone back is Colin Kisner. He's going to hand it off. Winholtz is on that right side, and Otis-Bison's all over it.
Safety.
Ooh, they're going to say initial contact was just outside of the end zone. I don't know if you can get any closer than that. And this is a big opportunity here for this defense for the Cougars at the yard line. Victoria's got a long ways to go. They at least need to give themselves some breathing room. 2nd and 11 from inside the 1. Winholtz just trying to sneak it forward. That defense is there again, and he's not going to get much, if anything at all.
Otis-Bison wants that safety real bad.
See what they're going to give him. Winholtz on the keeper. So 3rd and 10 for Victoria. A little bit of breathing room, but not a whole lot. They're still on the 1 yard line. And a few players run out and in for the Knights. Big 3rd down here for both teams. In the I formation, Fonan steals the fullback. Knowles the tailback. Under center's Winholtz. He's going to fake both handoffs now. He's going to sprint towards the right edge. He's going to pick up a yards, a 1st down, and give some breathing room, and a flag thrown at the end of the play. Looks like there might have been some extra activity out of bounds, and we'll see what they do with this one here.
Great play call by Victoria. Kind of sensed that Otis-Bison was going to over pursue.
I think a late hit out of bounds.
It looks like it's going against Victoria. You see the Otis-Bison players clapping.
I think Bevan Gradig got hit out of bounds, getting blocked well outside of the out-of-bounds area. Well, they're talking to Coach Oberle, so we'll see. This is going to be against Otis-Bison, right?
Yeah.
Or are they going to mark it off from – they're going to mark it off.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got a call from the officials.
It's personal foul. So the Knights will get that penalty marked off from that run, but it'll, I think, remain first down. But the point for Victoria is that they got out of the danger zone. They're still inside the 10, though, at about the 8-yard line. So not out of it yet, but definitely better off than they were. Here's a direct snap to Kisner. Kisner going to fake the handoff to Fawn and Steele, trying to find the edge, and Otis-Bison's there to take him down.
A great pursuit by Otis-Bison on that. That there for a good half second, you had no idea who had the ball.
Give Kisner a yard. So 2nd and 9 for Victoria. Fourth quarter ticking away. 8:17 play, an 8-point lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Victoria needs to find the end zone on this drive. And whistles, clock stops, and we're going to get a timeout, Otis-Bison. So timeout by the Cougars. They've got 2 left here in the half. We'll keep it right here. Chance to thank some of our sponsors: Community Bank of the Midwest, Otis, Agency 1, Scott and Kim, United.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community. Faster, more reliable internet. Clearer, more feature-laden, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Predator pipe testing, Robin Oil, the library in Victoria, top-notch guttering and home improvement, United Ag Service, Victoria Lumber Company, and Rollator Veterinary Service. Thank you to our sponsors for making this area game of the week possible. Between these two very good 8-man football teams, these two rivals, Otis-Bison and Victoria, it's a 22-14 lead with 8:12 left to play in the ball game. Victoria with the ball on 2nd and 9. Here's the direct snap to Kisner. Kisner going to run that option to the right side. He's going to break a couple tackles, spin off twice, and he's going to get a first down. A nice chunk of yards from about the Victoria 10-yard line. Kisner on the direct snap gets to about the 20, 10-yard carry. 135 yards on the day for Colin Kisner.
Great run by Kisner. Almost stopped out in the backfield and broke a couple of arm tackles, ran with a little bit of purpose.
So on the 20-yard line now, and, well, Jeremy, we saw this on the last Victoria drive. They're moving down the field. They decide to pass the ball, throw an interception. I formation. Von steals the fullback. They'll hand it off to Kisner, the tailback. Breaks a tackle initially, then gets brought down by Faust. But not after. Kisner's able to gain about 4 yards.
Yeah, expect another drive with a heavy dose of runs. And we're going to see if Victoria goes back to that well to throw one deep.
2nd and 6. 7:16 left to play in the ball game. 22-14 lead. I formation Victoria. Here's the handoff to Knowles. Knowles trying to bounce it outside, and he is dragged down and taken down. A tackle for a loss by Luke Higgison.
Yeah, perfect read by Higgison. Busted out in the backfield to end that play.
Knowles is going to lose 2 yards. 3rd and 9 for Victoria. Fawn and Steele will come off, and it'll be 3rd and long. 6:35 left to play. Victoria trails by 8. One receiver, or one tight end to the right, or one wide out to the right, a slot. That's Knowles. In the pistol is Winholtz, and he pitched it out to Kisner, and it's on the ground. Fumble. Kisner falls on it at the 5-yard line, and a disaster there by Winholtz, who looked like he slouched it and missed Kisner completely.
3rd and long puts him back in 4th and very, very long. Looked like Victoria was just not quite set right. A little bit of confusion by the receivers, and just had some bad omens going into that play.
Was not a good-looking play for Victoria. Now 4th and forever for the Knights, who are back on the 9-yard line. They're going to have to punt it away on 4th down. Kisner back deep, and he's going to get one away. That's a high, deep kick, and Barr is retreating. Beautiful kick by Kisner all the way down inside the 5-yard line, and back-to-back great punts by either team. We saw Faust hit one deep, and boy, Kisner from about the 9-yard line all the way down to the Otis-Bison 4.
Yeah, it's something about 8-man football. You know, you can punt it from the 5 and all the way to the other 5.
So Otis-Bison will take over on the 4. Deep punt by Colin Kisner. Reverses field position. 5:24 left to play, an 8-point lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars. And all they really need to do here is get a few first downs.
Yeah, expect them to chew a little time off the clock. A lot of Faust up the middle.
So Faust in the shotgun. He's got Wiltsey to the left, Daniel Scott to the right, wide out. And now Faust is going to follow Blake Barr up the middle. He's going to carry it, tripped over Daniel Scott a little bit, who was up there blocking for him. But Faust finds a hole, picks up a nice chunk of yards, about 7 on first down. 7 yards for Faust on that one.
You know, we haven't seen Otis-Bison wear down yet.
No, we have not. They have playing tough all the way. Under 5 minutes to play now in the ball game. 22-14 lead for the Cougars. 2nd and short from about the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation, and a timeout's going to be called. Second timeout by the Cougars. They've only got one left.
You know, just about every one of those players on Otis-Bison's got to play both ways the entire game. Coming into it, you would think that going into the fourth quarter, they're going to be tired. Victoria's going to be able to run the ball. And Otis-Bison's stepped up and made the plays when they counted. Got that interception, that loose ball, pinned Victoria, deep. They still got the 8-point lead.
Yeah. That's a good point, and maybe those 3 games have really helped their fatigue improve and their conditioning improve, because they've gotten 3 games under their belt already.
Yeah, well, Faust is having a heck of a game. They're mixing and matching with Daniel Scott and Barr between receiver and running back, trying to keep them fresh. Those are their playmakers this game.
And you usually keep it between those 3 carrying the ball. Now under center is Faust, and the fullback, the lone back, is Barr, who's going to get hit and taken down immediately by Wyatt Engel.
You got a little sense of urgency from Victoria. They need to stop here.
So no gain by Barr. 3rd and about 3 from the 17-yard line. And 4:04 left to play in the ball game. Otis-Bison is going to take their time getting to the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to play now. 22-14 lead for the Cougars. I think Victoria still has all 3 timeouts left. Otis-Bison with only 1. They're going to fake the handoff. Faust is. Now he's going to drop back and pass. That was dangerous. So he got pressured by Fahnensteel.
Yeah, that was dangerous, but that was about his only option. He had guys in his face. He knew where his receiver was at. Basically threw it in the dirt. And I get pinned at the 5-yard line.
So
big stop by Victoria.
Yeah, that was huge. So now they'll try and get the ball back. I imagine they're going to punt it away here, especially after Faust's last punt. Under 4 minutes, 3:46 left to play in the ball game. 22-14, Otis-Bison. 4th down and short for the Cougars, but they're deep in their own territory from about the 17. Faust is going to punt it. No one back deep to receive for Victoria. So they're going to watch the fake. Here's the punt from Faust. It is high, not as deep as the last one. It's going to bounce out of bounds. It's going to give Victoria pretty good field position. Right at the 35-yard line, and that's where Victoria will take over.
A key field position there, only at the 35, not the best punt. You know, Victoria hasn't been able to throw the ball all day. Heavy dose of Kisner down the middle. Got about 3.5 minutes left to play. Try and get this ball game tied.
8-point lead. The thing with Victoria is if they do score, they've got to get the 2-point conversion as well. So from the 35, I formation, Fahnensteel's a fullback. Here's the pitch, right side to Kisner. Kisner, not a whole lot of room, but he'll gain a couple yards. That Otis-Bison defense here in the second half has been stout.
Yeah, Otis just sending everybody to the – they're finding number 5 and sending everybody there.
Gain of about 2 for Kisner. .130 yards for Colin Kisner on 20 carries. And Victoria is going to use their first time out of the second half. So 2nd and about 8 for Victoria coming out of this timeout. 3:08 left to play. An 8-point lead for Otis-Bison. And Jeremy, how big was that 2-point conversion to Daniel Scott on that last touchdown, or after that last touchdown? They threw that out route to Daniel Scott for the 2-point conversion, and Victoria can only tie it up if they score.
Yeah, with time running off we got 3 minutes left. Victoria's just hoping to pop one, and yeah, you're right. They need that 2-point conversion. I'm not seeing anything success in the air, so and basically Otis-Bison's just finding number 5 and sending all 8 guys his way.
Well, Victoria they were moving there in the second half, and then got intercepted, a thrown interception from Winholtz. And Wiltsey picked it off in their own end zone as Victoria was driving. Here's Victoria up to the line of scrimmage now. 3:08 left to play, down by 8. 2nd and 8 for the Knights. Here they're going to run a reverse to Kisner. Wow. Kisner running around the right side. He's got one man to meet. It's Blake Barr who takes him down, but a reverse. They run the option left. Kisner comes right down the line of scrimmage. A huge pickup.
They got it when they needed it.
And a big pickup there by Kisner. All the way down to the 8-yard line.
Otis-Bison over pursue.
37 yards on that run, and Tyler Knowles is going to take it in, right side, touchdown.
We haven't seen much of Cooper Fahnensteel this first half. He's been in on those last couple plays. Maybe a little bit as a decoy.
Could be. But Tyler Knowles takes it in, 8 yards for the touchdown. And now the ever-important two-point conversion with 2:47 left to play in the third quarter. Timeout, Victoria.
Yes.
Second timeout, and they're going to have to talk this one over. This two-point conversion is huge.
Yeah, they don't get it. You count the ball game being over.
Victoria has used 2 timeouts, so Jeremy's right. Unless they can onside kick it, if they don't get this two-point conversion, they just got to hope they get the onside kick, which, as every football fan knows, is rare. But anything is possible in this game. And it's a 2-point ball game, 2:47 left to play, pending this two-point conversion by Victoria. So a chance for them to tie. If Otis-Bison can get a stop, they'll hold on to a 2-point lead. So 2:47 left to play here on the game clock. 2-point conversion as Victoria takes the field again. And this might be ball game, although there's still a chance if Victoria doesn't get it. And if they do, Otis-Bison's got a little under 3 minutes. I formation. Under center is Winholtz. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Kisner. Kisner stretches out.
Ball loose.
Ball is loose. They're going to call him down, and no good on the 2-point conversion. They said he got stopped short of the goal line, and a big stop by the Otis-Bison Cougars. That is huge.
Wow.
I didn't quite see who got the tackle there.
Gosh, that ball got loose and Victoria recovered it in the end zone, but I don't know if he must have been down by contact.
I think football to try and reach it over the goal line because it looked like his knees were down. That's a big stop for that defense for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Wow. Again, that defensive line, Luke Higginson, Landon Hoopengardner, Caden Schwartz. What a good game for those three. This offensive rushing attack by Victoria, they got their yards tonight, but when it mattered most, Otis-Bison made those big plays. So now we're probably going to see an onside kick here from Victoria. It'll be kicked from the 30-yard line by Cooper Faunenstein. And the referee will have a discussion with him, just telling him about taking it, or kicking it, making sure it goes the distance here for a legal onside kick. 2:47 left to play. Victoria's down by 2. Here's the kickoff. They failed on the 2-point conversion. And there it is. It's on the ground and falling on it. That's Anton Faust. Anton Faust falls on it. Otis-Bison. Victoria's only got 1 timeout left. And 2:46 to play. We'll see how the time all works out here.
Yeah, if I did my math right, Otis-Bison's going to have to pick up at least 1 first down.
Okay. And keep in mind, Victoria does still have that timeout as well. So if you're Otis-Bison, here they are in the shotgun. Anton Faust with Blake Barr to his right, a receiver wide out on either side. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper, you had to think this was coming. Faust right up the middle. Flags fly after a pickup of about 5, pending this flag. We'll see what this flag is for. Most likely holding. That's where it was thrown. We'll see. Holding on Otis-Bison. Penalty declined by Victoria. So Coach Oberle putting his faith in his defense here. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I guess that's a 50-50 call. You You take second or 5 or first.
Yeah.
With not a lot of time left, I guess he decided not to give him an extra down.
Clock's ticking away. Under 2:30 left to play. 2:25 and counting. Shotgun formation. Receivers wide out on either side. One to each side, and a running back to the right of Faust. Faust going to follow his lead blocker, Blake Barr. He's going to be close to a first down. A nice pickup on second down. Ooh, 3rd and 1. So a gain of about 4 for Faust.
They're just going to let that time just eat away.
They're going to take as much time as they possibly can. 1:44 left to play. Up by 2 are the Otis-Bison Cougars. 3rd and 1. They'll walk up slowly to the line of scrimmage. Anton Faust is under center. One back in the backfield. Quarterback keeper. Faunensteel's there to take him down right away. Did he stretch out enough for the first down? Depends on the spot.
Boy, that's going to be close.
That is really close.
It looks like first down. It looks like they gave him a pretty favorable spot.
Yep, and they're going to measure it just to make sure. 2-point ball game. The game rests on this measurement right here. 1:27 left to play. 2-point lead for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Crowd holds their breath. And it is a first down by about a yard. And that could do it. Otis-Bison up by 2. They just picked up a first down. Victoria, I think, still holding on to that one timeout.
Yeah, it's just going to depend on how much time they chew up in between these plays. They can't just kneel, even though it looks like they are going into a victory formation here.
It is a victory formation, and Faust is going to keep his eye on that referee, that official in the secondary that keeps the clock. And as soon as his arm starts ticking away, that's a 5-second count on the play clock. And here it is, 1, 2, 3. Here's the snap, and Faust will kneel it. And I don't think Victoria's going to call a timeout here. 50 seconds left to play. A 2-point can run out the clock, and they're going to get a huge victory here at home, homecoming, and taking down the undefeated Victoria Knights. 35 seconds left to play. Victory formation again. Anton Faust will keep his eye on that play clock, and he'll take the knee again. 20 seconds, and that's the ball game. The Otis-Bison Cougars, the 5th-ranked team in 8-man Division II, takes down the undefeated Victoria Knights, the 5th-ranked team in 8-man Division I in a Central Prairie League matchup. Otis-Bison gets their 2nd straight victory against the Victoria Knights, and that'll do it. Otis-Bison wins 22-20 here on their home field. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, your Eagle Communications post-game show is coming up. You're listening to the Area Game of the Week on 101.9 The Bull.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
This is just a minute-long break, guys.
The Bison State Bank in Bison. From ag loans and automotive to real estate purchases and investments, the Bison State Bank is your full-service bank. Over 100 years and still growing to serve you. The Bison State Bank, member FDIC.
I'm going to throw a game ID at the end of this one, too.
Okay.
The new HRC Fitness Center features 3,600 square feet of new hardwood flooring. Jeff Balling and his team refinished and painted the floor at historic Allen Fieldhouse, home of the Jayhawks. Check out
30 seconds. Don't forget I'm putting a game ID at the end of this.
great pictures of their work. When you want your floors to shine, contact Jeff at Von Lintels Refinishing in Hayes.